finished up Christmas time, and the main gift that I got for Christmas was a Nintendo Switch. And one of the games I got for the Nintendo Switch was Super Mario Maker 2. Now, I've already played this game before on my cousin Clyde 48's Switch, but I'm really glad that I have a Switch, and this game is one of the games I got, because, it's so fun to make your own Mario levels and games. And after playing it, there's a lot of things I noticed were missing that weren't in the original, that weren't there, that weren't there, but I feel like could be added in the future. Of course, Nintendo did do their last major update for this game back in April, and they had a bonus update in July or something. It was a few bug fixes and stuff. But now with all these final updates out, I'm really hoping that Nintendo decides to come back, since I said it's about the middle of the Nintendo Switch's life cycle. So hopefully another update to this game would come out. But never know. And even if these changes aren't added, it could be added in a Super Mario Maker 3 that could be on the next Nintendo console if that ever does happen. Mario Maker 2, Mario Maker 1 on the Wii U, and the other Mario Maker on the 3DS, all three of them are wildly popular. Well, not the 3DS one, but since they're all pretty popular, I have big feelings that another one would come out, or more updates would come out to this one. So this is what I think should be added. Starting off with themes I would like for world maps and levels is a volcano theme. We already have a volcano world map, but I just don't understand why we don't have a volcano level theme. We do have the castle, but the castle's indoors and it kind of feels off. I have footage of the new Super Mario Bros. U lava world, which is just Peach's castle completely taken over, which, if this does become a theme, we should be able to choose between the new Super Mario Bros. U background, where you have Peach's castle taken over, or the new Super Mario Bros. Wii background with the volcanoes and stuff. This could make it change up a little bit and make it a little more interesting. And while making a volcano world map, we could be able to have this added in too, where we could be able to change between the regular lava theme or a taken over Peach's castle lava theme, which would both be pretty cool. If this is added, I really hope meteors and the lava fountains that rise up will be added in as well, as I think those would both be pretty awesome. Another thing I would like to have in this theme is the ability to rise and lower lava, since we can do that with the lava in the castle theme, and we can also do that with the water and poison in the jungle theme, so I think that would be perfect. And since in some of the Mario games we have lava caves, it would be cool if when we choose the underground theme, we can choose the regular underground or a volcano underground. Since the volcano theme and the inside volcano and the underground volcano theme are actually some of my favorite Mario themes of all time, and I think some of the scariest Mario themes of all time, to be real with you. Another theme I would love to see is a beach theme, because this is another really common theme in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, and I can see it be used really well in the other game styles. I gotta say that I really like the background and music for the beach in New Super Mario Bros. U, but I still think that there are some pretty creative ideas that could be added in. And I think that, just like I said with the lava fountains, the water spouts that are shown on screen here should be added in as well. And we can't forget about the Haku crabs and sea urchins, as I haven't exactly understood why they aren't in the game yet, as I think it would be cool if we could add them in. And I think it would be cool if we could customize the sea urchins to be small or big, just like in the actual game. Another thing I just want to mention out is the star coins in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. We do have the 10 coins that you can change to 30 and 50 coins as well, but having the actual star coins in the game would be a really, really awesome thing to do. Maybe you could even set a clear condition where you have to grab just the star coins. Also, just like the daytime jungle theme, we should be able to rise and lower the water in this theme if we want to, or keep it normally just like in the original game. Another theme I would love to see is a rock theme, as I'm kind of surprised this isn't in either. Of course, this is my least favorite theme in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, and honestly, if there was another new Super Mario Bros. Game, this is the theme I would want the most removed for a brand new theme that could be added in, like an airship theme or a haunted area theme. And the rock theme's kind of already in the game, in like the Super Mario World desert. But like an actual rock theme, like the rock theme from the new Super Mario Bros. Series, would be great. I really, even if we do get a rock theme for I really hope the background is the new Super Mario Bros. U rock background, because I don't like the rock backgrounds besides the new Super Mario Bros. U one. Also, when I mention new Super Mario Bros. U, I'm also mentioning new Super Luigi U and new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, since they're all pretty much the same game, with a few differences here and there. And the good thing is, this uses the main overall theme and athletic theme, so Nintendo wouldn't have to make any new music unless they really wanted to. With this theme, we could also probably get fuzzies, you know, those black spiky things, as they're in a lot of the new games, and they're in Super Mario World, so I'm surprised they're not in Mario Maker already, and we could even have them on tracks going around. Another thing I would also want is where we could change the color of Yoshi, because New Super Mario Bros. Wii has Yoshi in green, yellow, pink, and blue, so being able to change that would be cool. This might be already in the game, but I'm not exactly sure. And also the baby Yoshis from New Super Mario Bros. U should be added, because I love them, and they're so cool. And I think there could be some really cool mechanics we could add in there. Now, this is probably a controversial choice. Well, this is probably a very unpopular choice. I would like to have the Haunted Shipwreck theme and the Van Gogh painting theme only in the new Super Mario Bros. U game style, as well as the Van Gogh painting level, aka Painted Swampland, and Haunted Shipwreck, the Haunted Sunken Ship level, were actually two of my favorites in New Super Mario Bros. U, and I think they should be only available in that game style since that's where they originally appeared. And they should be where when you choose Ghost House, you can either choose Ghost House, Ghost Ship, or the Van Gogh painting swamp, because honestly, I think all of those would be awesome, and since they were only in New Super Mario Bros. U, that's what they should only be in, the New Super Mario Bros. U game style. Unless they just could have some real, I just decided, since they all use the Ghost House theme and the Ghost Haunted theme, I think they all kind of go together. But like I said, I love all the ghost, I like the ghost levels, and Painted Swampland and Haunted Shipwreck are two of my favorite levels in the game. Theme I would like to see added is only in the Mario 3 game style, and this would be the inclusion of the tank and battleship levels, which, while clicking on an airship, you'll be given a choice between doing an airship, a tank, or a battleship, since they're all kind of the same, but not really. This could include the tanks being able to be moved, or being it where it's forced to be an auto-scroller. And however, the airship could still be changed by day and night. However, the tank and battleship would have to be at night like they are in the original, as I think that would be the best way to keep it like the original. If this does come out, it would be cool if we could edit bombs to be shot out of cannons. Actually, you probably can do that already. I'm just too lazy to check. But you probably can do that. I think it would be really cool. The next thing I want to talk about is a few power-ups that could be added, and two playable characters I would like to have. Starting with power-ups, I would like the Hammer Bros suit to be added to the Mario 3 game style. Then I think all the power-ups from Mario 3 will be complete. Mario 1's power-ups and Mario World's power-ups are also all complete. For Mario U, I would like to have the Mini Mushroom, Ice Flower, and Penguin suit added, as I would love all of those in the game. And for Mario 3D World, I would like the Double Cherry to be added, and I believe there was a hammer in there too. I'm not really sure. Actually, no, I think that's already in the game. You know, I don't know. I've never played 3D World, but yeah. For playable characters, I would like Peach and Yoshi to be added. Yoshi was a playable character in the Yoshi's Island series, and Peach is a playable character in Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario Bros. 2. And I think they should act just like they do in the games. Yoshi is in the game already, but he's not a playable character. You can only ride him. So I think having where you could play as him is pretty cool. Heck, maybe even a Yoshi's Island game style could be added in, which would be pretty cool. I also wanted to add for Super Worlds where you could actually customize what characters you would want to be playable. So you would want Peach to be playable when Mario gets kidnapped by Bowser to change things up, just like Super Princess Peach on the DS. I think that would be a cool addition to add to Super Worlds as well. Now on to bosses. To be real with you, I am so happy that the Koopalings are in, but some of their boss fights aren't the best, which is why I kind of want an option where if you place on a Koopaling, you can hold down on them and get a bunch of different settings where you could choose 3 different kinds of boss fights for the Koopaling to do. So that way, it's a bit more interesting. Because I feel like Larry, Iggy, and Wendy's boss fights in Super Mario Maker 2 aren't that great. Sure, that can be used as a beginner boss or could be used in some weird kind of boss situation. But if you're making a traditional boss, they're not so great to add. And if you could change the boss idea, you could just have like Iggy with his regular thing, or you could have it where Iggy can walk on the ceiling like in New Super Mario Bros. U. So I think those are some changes that would be pretty cool. And sure, we kind of need maybe we could just make some contraptions using what we have already. But I mean, you never know. I just think those would be some interesting additions, and there's some pretty cool things you can do. Like, if a rock theme is added or something, we could add that background for one of the boss fights. Like, it would be cool to do a nighttime airship when fighting Ludwig, like in regular New Super Mario Bros. U. Alright, I keep referencing to Mario U a lot. Since we can kind of do this with Boom Boom, I feel like this should be added. Okay, another boss I would like added is Kamek the Magic Koopa. Now, I get that there's Magic Koopas already in the game, but actually having Kamek as a boss where he could do his like same attack patterns from some of the other games would be epic. I mean, with the Magic Koopa, you can make it as a mini-boss, but the Magic Koopa dies in one hit and can't be contained. Having Kamek, where he could do some pretty cool attack moves and die in 3 hits, would be really nice. Although, since there's already a Magic Koopa in the game, I'm sure this probably wouldn't happen, but even if it did, I'd be pretty happy. Another thing I want to quickly add is the bosses from New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. Like, so many people like that game the best out of all the New Super Mario Bros. Games. So, I feel like people would like those to be added. Which, for real, I really think they should be added just for... I think they would be cool because I haven't actually played any bosses. I haven't gotten really far in the DS one. But I would really think it would be cool if we could get the DS New Super Mario Bros. Bosses in there. Now on to new game styles. I would love to see a Super Mario Land game style that would cover Super Mario Land 1 and 2. I just think that it's another great 2D Mario game that I think really would have some kind of good put into Mario Maker. When I say both the games, is that the first game is really short, so I feel like where like the desert theme could be for like the Land 1. We should be able to choose between the black and white original or the Game Boy Color version where it's in color, because I think that would be pretty cool to add in too. Like I said before, with Yoshi as a playable character, Yoshi's Island game style would be pretty cool. Where we will get all those enemies. And you know what? Since so much people have been asking for it, I'll just say a Super Mario Odyssey game style, although I really don't exactly see how Nintendo could add it in, because it would have to be similar to how 3D World is. I mean, I think a Mario 64 or Mario Galaxy thing would be cool to add, but with Mario Galaxy, we already have the nighttime, so I really don't think that would be added. But I feel like Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Land, and I guess Odyssey or Mario 64, one of those, will be pretty cool to be added in as well. Now, let's go on to enemies. I'm surprised Hammer Bros, Ice Bros, and Fire Bros, Ice Bros, and Hammer Bros and Sledge Bros are already in the game. However, Fire Bros, Ice Bros, and Boomerang Bros aren't in, and I'm kind of surprised they're not because... I mean, like, why? And also, since we have the Super Mario Bros. 2 mushroom and the Super Mario Bros. Game style, I think we should get the Super Mario Bros. 2 enemies. We already have Pokey and Bob-ombs, but we should get, like, Shy Guys, Tweeters. Heck, maybe we can get Birdo and Board as bosses for the Super Mario Bros. 1 game style. And now the final part of this video will have to go with the Super Worlds. Now, first of all, I love the Super Worlds. It's so fun to design the Super Worlds, add your levels in, and then make a full-on Mario game with even a beginning and ending cutscene. Heck, the the Super World's name when you post it online is Super, then whatever your username is, World. So just for me, it would be Super Island Disney Fan World, which I think is pretty cool. And I like how it has like all the cutscenes and stuff. Like when you start, it shows Princess Peach freaking out, yelling help, and in the end, it shows whoever you're playing as with Princess Peach and Yoshi just walking home. But I have like two problems I want to mention. Is Super Worlds are kind of limited. I feel like you could place 4 levels with a 5th level in the castle. I think you should be able to place a 6th level in the castle and 5 levels on the world map. And I would like it to be where we could have a few other themes like beach, airship, ghost house, rock. Did you get what I'm saying? And I think that we should be able to change the game style so the world's not always in Super Mario World, because that's kind of my biggest problem, is I don't like how it's only in Mario World. It's not that I hate Mario World, because Mario World is one of my favorite Mario games, but I'm kind of mad that it's only this. Now, 3D World, it would be hard to make a world map, but Mario 1, 3, World, and U would all be pretty cool to be added in. And maybe Nintendo could figure out a way to add a 3D world map into this as well. And the other thing that I have kind of a big problem with, well, 2 other things. I hate how you can only post 1 Super World online at a time. Like, I don't really see why that's a thing. I mean, you can post more levels. You can post 100 levels online, but look, I don't know. And also, when you get a game over in a Super World, you just start from the beginning of the level you were in, and some people don't like that. So I think you should have a choice where you could start at the level you're at after you get a game over, or you could start a whole brand new thing where you start from the beginning of the world after you get a game over. So that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This took shorter than I actually expected it to take. But yeah, these are the things I feel like should be added in later, because I really think Mario Maker 2 is great on how it is already, but I feel like these things could make it a little bit more great, because honestly, none of these things really do have to be added. Mario Maker 2 is great on its own, and Nintendo works really hard on their games, so even if it doesn't have another update, I am still very happy with what we have already inside Mario Maker 2. And who knows, maybe Nintendo might release another secret update next year, because, yeah, it's New Year's Eve when I'm recording this. Yeah, let me know what you thought down in the comments if they're not removed. Let me know if you think anything should be added in, or let me know if I made any mistakes like with the Bob-omb cannon thing. Like, let me know if you can already I think you can put Bob-ombs already in bullet bill cannons, but not in like actual cannons. So let me know if there was something I missed, or something you would want in, or what you thought about my suggestions down below. Also, if you want to check out my levels, here's my Maker ID. So just go on to Course World, put that into the ID search, and you should find me under Chaotic of 3. And that way you can try out my levels that I'm working on my Super World to upload soon. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!